Good evening and welcome to the BBC News at 6. A bomb has exploded in the centre of the Thai capital, Bangkok, killing at least 16 people and injuring dozens more. Police say the scale of the attack is unprecedented. The bomb went off outside a Hindu shrine in a busy tourist area surrounded by shops and hotels. Witnesses at the scene have described terrible injuries and devastation. The attack took place during rush hour close to the Erawan shrine in the capital's central Chidlom district. Our Southeast Asia correspondent Jonathan Head is there. Just a warning, you may find some of his report disturbing. More help for the dairy industry. Some supermarkets have increased the price they pay for milk, but dairy farmers say they still risk making a loss and need further initiatives to support the production of other goods like cheese and yoghurt. Now, how much money is too much? The contrast between the salaries of Britain's top executives and most full-time workers has been laid bare in a new report. It's found that top bosses earn, on average, 183 times more than a full-time worker in the UK. The research by the campaigning think tank, the High Pay Centre, also claims that the money earned in 3 days by a chief executive of one of Britain's largest companies is often the equivalent of what an average worker would earn in a whole year. Yet many say executives should be paid market rates to attract the best talent, and it is not right to make such comparisons. Our business editor Kamal Ahmed takes a look at the issue. The number of black Muslims in Britain has more than doubled in the past decade. Nearly 300,000 are living in the UK. Many are converts. At a time when Muslim extremism often dominates the headlines, some Muslim musicians are turning to hip-hop to express their views on stereotypes and stigma. Colleen Harris has been speaking to one of the leading female duos. Good evening. Welcome to the BBC News at 6. With Europe facing its biggest migrant crisis since World War II, Britain and France have signed an agreement to strengthen security around the Channel Tunnel. It includes setting up a joint police control and command centre to disrupt people smuggling gangs. More than 3,000 people are camped in Calais, hoping to cross the Channel illegally. Our Home Affairs correspondent Daniel Sanford reports. While in Macedonia, a state of emergency has been declared and the army has been called out to stop the flow of migrants trying to cross into Greece overland. Our correspondent Daniel Sanford is near the Eurotunnel entrance outside Calais, and it just goes to show the pressure that is being put on borders all around Europe. Have lined the streets of Liverpool to say farewell to Cilla Black. Celebrities including Sir Cliff Richard, Paul O'Grady and Sir Tom Jones joined the entertainer's friends and family for her funeral in Woolton this afternoon. The 72-year-old died earlier this month after a fall at her villa in Spain. Our correspondent Colin Patterson was at the service. The lack of homes in rural areas has been described as a scandal by the Chancellor. He's pledged to extend the government's starter home scheme for first-time buyers. Villages could build new homes and give a 20% discount for those with links to the area. And there'd be moves to speed up planning regulations on rural exception sites. But critics say this won't help those on the lowest incomes who won't be able to buy. Our rural correspondent Claire Marshall is in Devon. The Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras is expected to resign this evening, causing a snap election to be held next month. Mr. Tsipras has faced rebellion within his ruling Syriza party over a new financial bailout which has been agreed with international creditors. Now, he's well known for his outspoken and distinctive graffiti art, which fetches huge sums of money. But now the artist known as Banksy has turned his talents to Weston-super-Mare. The artist's latest exhibition has been a closely guarded secret for months. Our arts correspondent David Silito is at Dismalland. David.